Last week, a Jambite asked me a very sensitive question that led to this video today. The question was, sir, I have never physically seen anybody who scored up to 345, but I used to hear people say that some students scored this very high. Is it true? Because this is my third Jamb attempt and my highest score so far is 279. So I've decided to answer this question in this video because I know that many of you have this concern also, and I've always want to be like these people one day. So in this video, I'll be showing you practical steps to scoring 350 plus in the next UTME, and also why it usually look difficult, especially if you're aspiring for medical related courses. So the good thing you can do for yourself today is that to stay to the end of this video and find out these secrets. But before then, if you are new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Dr. Jeremiah. I'm a medicine and surgery student at the prestigious University of Ibadan, and I'm also the co-founder and CEO of the exceptional online tutorial known as Unusual Science Tutorial. And today, I'll be showing you the secrets to scoring 350 plus in the next UTME. So let's roll. Now, let's just begin. I want to show you a very important Jamb statistics from the last UTME. Just follow me. So in the 2025 UTME, 2,030,627 Jambite applied for this exam. Now, a total of 1,955,069 students took the exam. So some persons didn't take the exam. So out of this total of persons that took the exam, only 12,414 candidates scored 300 and above. That's just a little fraction of 0.63%. Now, the interesting thing is that a total of 420,415 candidates scored 200 and above. So 0.63% scored 300 and above, while 21% scored 200 and above. So between 200 and 300. Now, this is the most shocking news now. Over 1.5 million candidates scored below 200. That's 75%, more than 75% scored below 200. Now, the big question is how possible that out of 100%, more than half scored below 200. That's more than half failed, because most universities, especially federal universities, their benchmark is 200. Now, also, I want to show you one important statistic that, this video is tagged how to score 350 plus. Now, just 4,756 candidates scored 320 plus. That's 38.3% of the total 300 plus in 2025. That is 0.24% of the total students that took the 2025 UTME. Are you seeing an important statistic? Okay, let's go again. 0.63%, that's 12,414 candidates scored above 300. Now, 0.24%, that's 4,756 candidates scored above 320 plus. So that tells you that those that scored above 350 plus were not up to 0.01%. So just 0.01% of the total students that take Jamb every year score 350 plus. Now, is it that this thing is not possible? It's possible because people do it every year. But now the big question is, why does a large percentage of the Jambites underperform every year? This is the reason for this video. Okay, so the truth is that scoring 350 plus is very easy actually, if you know the right thing to do. If you do the right thing, scoring 350 plus is very easy. Those people that score them, they are not magicians, they are not ghosts. I scored 350 plus, I'm talking to you. I'm not a spirit. You see, it's very easy. There are human beings that do these things every year. Now, how do they do it? Let me start from myself. In my time, when I wrote the UTME, I scored 350 over 400 as a top medical student in my time, which made me to gain admission into the University of Ibadan to study medicine and surgery on merit. And I can tell you that it was very easy. Like, I didn't struggle to get admission. I didn't pray over it and say, will I get admission or not? Because I blasted the UTME. So that's what scoring very high does for you. If you score 350 plus, 60 plus, 370 plus, you don't have to start crying. Will I get admission? When people are crying up and down. So you see, it was very, very easy. And also, I've been able to produce students that did this thing also effortlessly. For instance, in 2005, Council Celebrate Deborah scored 365 over 400, and she is currently studying mechanical engineering at one of the best private universities in Nigeria. Also, the shocking medical aspirant Jamb scored in 2025, Oladele Hawa was also my student and scored 364 over 400, and she is currently studying medicine and surgery at the first and best university with me, the University of Ibadan. So you see how this circle goes. It's very, very easy. I can continue going on like the underage star boy, the underage aspirant that scored 350 now over 400 as an underage candidate, because he had to score 320 plus to gain admission. So he scored 350 now over 400, and he's currently studying medicine and surgery at the Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU. So this student, especially the medical student now, because that one is very, very complicated, scoring very high. Oladele Hawa and Bariam, they were still able to smash the UTME effortlessly, despite the complicated nature of the UTME biology. Because that's why medical aspirants don't usually score, because of biology. It's equal to score 80 plus, 90 plus in biology. But these people smashed it. Why? Because they had the right information. So the first thing you must know is that you are competing with millions of aspirants. For instance, in 2025, around 500,000 to 600,000 out of the over 1.5 million that wrote the 2025 UTME got admission. So you see, just a fraction of those that wrote the UTME. It means that it's a very, very big fight you are into. Don't just feel that I'll just take it anyhow, I'll just enter my Jamb exam and do anything I can do. Don't do anything you can do. Do your best, do the right thing, and get your admission. So it's a big fight you are into. So you must, the first thing I will tell you today is that you must get your strategy right. You cannot just start preparing for the exam anyhow, because you are competing with a lot of Jambite. You are competing with a whole lot, like countless. Imagine competing with over 2 million people, and you want to just do anything anyhow. No, you must get your structure right, you must get your strategy right. You cannot just wake up and just start reading anything you like. Anything you just see, just start reading anytime. Okay, I just remember I have to read now, just start reading. No, there must be a proper plan that, okay, I want to read by this time, prepare for my exam. Okay, get. So don't just wake up and do anything like that. You must have a structure. I always tell my students that don't just wake up in a day and just jump and take physics. You must know what you want to read that day and why you want to read it, the topic you want to read, how long you want to read it. Understand? So I think I made a video on this YouTube channel on how to cover the Jamb syllabus in 3 months. So you can go and look at that video. I'll pin it in the description below and the comment section, and also I will it will be showing up here at the left hand corner. So you can click on the tag and take directly to the video, or you just search for the video on this YouTube channel, how to finish Jamb syllabus in just 3 months. So in that video I was telling them how to create structures, timetable and everything. So let us not just waste time on it, just go and check it out later. Now the next thing was prevent last minute variations. This is one issue Jambites face every year. This is one thing that actually causes low Jamb scores, because how do you start preparing for the UTME 1 month to the exam, 3 weeks to the exam, 2 weeks to the exam? How do you want to score 300 plus or 350 plus? Tell me how you want to score 300 plus. When people are preparing for the exam for months, when people are preparing since when you are in SS1, prepare for the exam, but you don't just come 1 week to the exam and just score 350 plus. It's impossible. Although I'm not saying you should just give up. Maybe you have seen this video 1 week too, but practically people have been doing this since December, November, September. They have started reading. So the best time to start reading is now. Whenever you know, okay, I'm actually going to write the Jamb exam, start reading from that moment. So today, start your preparation today, because today is the best time. Yesterday was the best, but today is the next best time to start your reading. So you must prevent last minute preparations by all means. Then the next point is that you must use the right resources and materials. Now this one I will talk about it, because this is why people fail every year. Yes, this is the major reason. Because people just start reading anything. I told you to go and start reading now, and then you just go and pick up anything. Maybe one textbook somewhere. You don't ask which textbook will I read, which physics textbook will I read, which chemistry textbook will I use, which literature textbook will I use if you're an art student. So you know the right materials to use. Don't just pick up anything and just read and just start reading. Know the right things to read. What should I be reading for this subject? So this is one reason why many students underperform. Let me use the composite subject for every Jambite. every Jambite have to take the use of English every year. So you must take the use of English. Whether art students, so science student or commercial or science student, you must take the Jamb use of English. And this subject is compulsory, and yet the least score of every student every year. Yes. When you see people score 350 plus, you go and check their least score. You see 76 English, 68 English, something English. So you get that English is the least they usually have. Those that score very high. So why is that this use of English is the least score people have, and it's the most compulsory? Like that's what everybody has in common. But why is it the least score? Because people don't have the right materials to use to prepare for the exam. They don't know the right things to read. They just read anything. Just think you can read anything and pass use of English. That's why the use of English is very, very, very crazy. I think I made a video on how to blast the Jamb use of English and the important topics to take it off. You can look for that video. It's also on this YouTube channel. Just search for things. I have so many YouTube videos on this channel. Just go and search for them. But despite this complicated nature of the Jamb use of English, my students were still able to smash the Jamb use of English. They blasted the Jamb exam. For instance, Oladolawa had 80 in Jamb use of English, because the net scoring people usually have in Jamb use of English is 60% to 70%. Those that who score 350 plus, like just 0.01% of those people that score 300 plus score 70%. Yes, in the Jamb use of English. So the usually score 60 over 100, 50 over 100, and all that. So you see, that's why you must take it very, very serious. You must get the right information. So Oladolawa had 80% in use of English, 80 over 100. Also, by the time when I was talking about the underage boy, had 80% also, 80 over 100. Ethan had 77% in the use of English. Then the one shocking one, Oluwa Damilola Sani, he had 77%. And why is it shocking? He scored 42% in 2024. I think the video, the screenshot is showing on your screen. He scored 42% in 2024. So you see how people score low in the use of English. He scored 42 over 100 in 2024 and now moved to 77 over 100 in 2025 because of the right information. He got access to the right information, the right study materials to use, the right resources. That's why he could move from 42 to 77%. So you see, the use of English is very, very complicated, but still, my students smash it because of the right information. That's why as a 2026 Jambite, you must be in Oyo Science Tutorial UST by all means. I know you should have been hearing about tutorial everywhere. And in case you don't know, I'm the co-founder and CEO of this exceptional online tutorial that bettered countless admission breakthroughs in 2025. Just like we produced the girl who scored 365 over 400 and is currently studying mechanical engineering at one of the best private universities in Nigeria, and the girl that scored 365 over 400 and currently studying medicine and surgery at the first and best university, the prestigious University of Ibadan. She got admission on merit. So she got 364 over 400. Countless Jamb scores like that: 359, 353, 352, 351, and so on. You can go to our social media handles and check out for them. Just search for Unusual Science Tutorial. The name of the tutorial is Unusual Science Tutorial. So despite the complicated nature of the UTME, my students were able to smash their exam very well because of the right information. So you must be in UST by all means. It's not an option. The UST 2026 Jamb class starts December 1st and runs your very Jamb exam day. And what are the features of this class? Let's quickly just run through some of the features of this Jamb class. Now, we're going to be having 4 hours daily expert and expository classes featuring 2 periods every day. So we have 2 periods, 2 classes every day, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. So that's 4 hours every day from 8 to 12 with old classes in the evening. We have the old classes in the evening so that those that are in secondary school, those that are working, those that are at home, everybody can be figured in that plan. You understand? Everybody can participate in this class. So that's why we go to our classes in the evening. Going in the morning, those that are going to secondary school can attend. You understand? So our classes hold from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. So 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. So you are not at any disadvantage at all. So you can join our Jamb class. Now 4 hours daily expert and expository classes featuring 2 periods every day. And on weekends we have what we call special weekend classes, which makes it 3 periods on weekends. So we have 3 classes on weekends: 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., and 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. So we have 3 classes on weekends, but we have a whole lot to cover, and we have to maximize the weekend. So 3 classes on weekends and 2 classes on weekdays. Now another feature of the Jamb class is we are going to cover the entire Jamb syllabus with our 4-month plan, which runs from December 1st to March 31st. So we're going to be running our JAM class runs for 4 months. We're going to cover the entire JAM syllabus in this period of time. Now, let me quickly say this. We're going to finish JAM syllabus twice. Now, what do I mean by finishing JAM syllabus twice? We actually have two phases of this JAM class. The first phase is the main JAM class, which runs from December 1st to March 31st. Then the second phase is called the phase 2. It's called the final JAM revision class, which is done in 1 month from April 1st to your JAM exam day, or whenever the JAM exam is released. We're going to quickly, because the JAM exam day will be released before then. So we're going to figure out everything and run a class. So it's going to be between 3 weeks to 4 weeks before the JAM exam day. So the last month, April, is for final JAM revision class. We're going to finish the JAM syllabus in that class. So just like we did for the main JAM class, where we finished in 4 months, but this one we're going to finish it in 8. So it means that you have to join both of them. We're going to be covering everything. We're going to be doing that. That's going to be an intense class. But that class is going to now be 3 periods every day. Now we're doing 2 periods every day, so that we can just move and everybody can get it smoothly and everything. But then it's going to be a rush hour. So we're going to be doing 3 classes every day. By then we're doing 3 classes every day to finish the JAM syllabus in 1 month. So we have everything planned out and everything. It's just like giving you a rundown of the JAM syllabus, past questions, possible questions. Some of our students saw word for word questions. If you go to our YouTube page, you're going to see those video testimonials, word for word questions. Even the class saw word for word questions from our JAM class. So that's why you must not miss any of our JAM class, both the phase 1, the phase 2. Make sure in all of them, because they are very, very vital to your success in 2026. Now, we're going to cover the entire JAM syllabus twice. Then also we have what we call the JAM standard monthly mocks to ascertain your progress level. So every month we hold a JAM standard mock. This JAM standard mock helps to test how far you have gone. It helps us to know where you are. Because in this mock, we now look at this person is lagging behind. We have to help this person in physics, this person in chemistry. We have to give this person a special plan. Understand? From that mock, our accountability coaches and mentors and our team members, we can profile solution and say, okay, this person needs something. This person has to follow this 3 reading pattern, because the way the person is going, okay, they cannot blast the JAM exam. So you see, this mock helps us to ascertain where you are. It helps you to know by yourself, okay, I'm lagging behind in physics, I'm lagging behind in chemistry. So while we hold our monthly mock exams, and despite that, we have what we call weekly tests, what we also call daily questions. We actually do daily question drills and different things. Our classes have questions and daily drills. We have weekly tests. Then also the monthly mock. That one is a JAM standard one. It's on a website, so you cannot cheat on that mock. It's 180 questions in 2 hours. You are going to be getting your result when everybody is done. Just like JAM exam, it simulates the JAM exam condition. So it's a JAM standard mock, and it has helped our students over the years. Like I can tell you for free, those that smash those JAM mocks, they smash the exam in the main exam. So it helps us to know, okay, this person is preparing well and everything. So it helps us actually. Let me tell you something very funny and very realistic. You can go and check it on our YouTube page. It's also there. The highest JAM scorer of US in 2025 scored 188 over 400 in her first UST mock. Now, imagine she didn't take this mock, or we don't have what we call this monthly mock. How would we have known her current level of preparation when she joined the tutorial? So you see, she scored 188 over 400, and she moved to 365 over 400. What a huge I don't know the adjective you will use at this point, because that's so massive. Moving from 188 to 365 in just the JAM preparation. So you see how critical these mocks are. So as a parent, as a guardian, you're watching this video, always ask your wards and children, are we taking the UST monthly JAM mock? Because it helps you to test yourself. We had one parent this year that was always asking our daughter, okay, what was your score on the mock? Follow them up also as we follow them up, because it makes them more accountable and more you know that this is very, very serious, because the JAM exam is serious. You don't have to take the JAM exam again. I always tell my students, there's no reason to take the JAM exam the next year. Blast your exam once and for all. So that's why we have the JAM standard monthly mock exams. Now we have what we call the special calculations in physics and chemistry class, which helps them to get used to solving questions faster. So we have the special calculations in physics and chemistry class. So make sure you're in the JAM class, because this helps you to understand how to solve questions faster. So most of them are actually midnight classes. I forgot to say this. Despite our class runs from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m., sometimes we extend to 1:30, 12:30 a.m. depending on how vigorous the topic is. So if the topic is actually like a bulky topic, maybe you can extend to 12 a.m. sorry 12:30, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So it depends. So but what we have planned is 8 to 12. But sometimes we can extend it. Then also we have what we call midnight classes. This special calculation and in physics and chemistry class, these are actually midnight classes mostly or weekends. So you see, this class is different. It's just like a class where you get used to solving questions. We solve a lot of questions in UST. Get ready to solve questions. We're going to give you question rules. We're going to solve questions during class. The tutor is going to explain what he has taught you, what he or she has taught you with questions, and you're also going to get question rules to go test yourself and all that. Because we don't joke in UST, because you have everybody get as a reading plan. I'll get there very soon. So the next thing is that a proper follow-up and study plan. Like I was saying, everybody has proper follow-up and study plan. Yes, you have study plan based on your academic background, because different persons are coming from different places. Maybe you have written the UTME 10 times, 5 times, we don't know. You have been out of school for a long time. So it's not easy for you to just do like those at secondary school. So those at secondary school have their own plan. Those that have been in that at home have their own plan and all that. So despite where you are, who you are, where you are coming from, you are figured in the UST plan. Everything is there for you. So we didn't just create it for just a set of persons. Everybody can access these features and blast their exam. So we have a proper follow-up. We have mentorship sessions. We have coaches, accountability coach, mentors, tutors that help you to stay on check. For instance, you have a daily task to accomplish depending on how busy your schedule is. So everything has been drafted. Don't worry, as parent or as a guardian, everything has been sorted. That was what enabled us to produce massive admission breakthroughs, massive Jamb scores, to CME scores in 2025. I want to do more in 2026, and we have made these things even more intense this time, because we have learned what worked in 2025 and what didn't also work, and we're able to figure everything out to create a much better plan in the next Jamb class. Now, the next feature of our class, we're going to get access to an educational friendly and atmosphere and environment. Yes, because this environment, we solve questions, they brainstorm. You see people that are dropping, because we actually have daily tasks. Someone tell you that I read for 20 hours, I read for 12 hours, I read for, you will be encouraged as a student. So that's why you must be in the Jamb class too, because usually we may not know people that prepare for the UTME or prepare aspiring for your exact course, people that are ready to smash it just like you. But in US, you find such persons and bond with them, connect with them. Oh, you are motivated by them. Oh, you see somebody top the mock exam. Oh, but maybe you scored 320 in the mock exam. Somebody scored 338, 340. You are encouraged because you know that somebody is still ahead of you. You have to keep on working so you can become better. So that's why you must be in this environment to spur you to become better. That's one feature of the Jamb class that our students actually benefit from. An educational friendly environment where you can ask questions and people get a response from students, from tutors, from mentors, and you continue growing and improving for exam. Now we have another feature called access to mnemonics, hacks, tricks, tips to help you blast your exam. So we make our class very easy to understand. We help you with mnemonics, hacks wherever possible, so you can understand these topics easier than if you have read it by yourself, or maybe you have had issues. Some people have issues with calculation and all those stuff, understanding big concepts. We help you break these things down with our class, because our classes are tailor made to make you understand them easier. I'm giving you what you need to know, the points, the secrets you may not see yourself, nobody may ever tell you. These are things we factor into our classes that makes our class notes very deep and concise. Our students understand it better and smash their exams. So you see, so that's one feature of the class you must not you cannot miss out on. And also, before I continue, I almost forgot, our classes are always stored. So for instance, you have seen this video maybe February or January, because this video actually made close to December for the Jamb class. So when you are seeing in December, February, you are still factored in this plan, because our classes are stored from December 1st to April, last day of April. All the classes will be stored and you can always get access to it. That's why we use a special app for our classes, so we are getting access to it where all our classes are stored. Because if we use WhatsApp now, you are going to surely miss it. You understand? So we use a special app that whenever you join the class, maybe you join February or January, you still get access to the class. So you get, so this helps you to prepare. And no matter you are seeing it late, it does not mean that you have to sit for your exam. Understand? So no matter when you see it, you're going to always get access to this app. And whether you, maybe you delete your phone, you lose your phone, you still get access to it. You always get access to this note, and they are always arranged for you. We're going to arrange topic by topic. So whenever you join, you can still get access to it. You understand? So that's one feature you must not miss out on. That one special feature of our classes, you can never miss out on any notes. Everything is stored for you from day one till the end. And it also helps you to quickly go through them. Okay, this organic chemistry, let me go to organic chemistry. We have arranged the links and everything. Just click on it and go there. And also we have some pre-recorded YouTube videos tutorial also to help you understand some deep topics, stoichiometry, calculations like equilibrium and all those stuff. We have videos already. You don't have to struggle, you don't have to start beating up yourself and say, I will understand this stuff, I don't understand this stuff. We have made videos available for you. So all you just have to do is to make sure you're in the Jamb class by all means. So our class features we use a whole lot of so our class comprises a whole lot. I cannot even exhaust them in this video. So, but let me just go through some of them that we listed on this flyer. So we also have access to the secret study material and resources that enable our students smash the Jamb exam in 2025 and previous years. For instance, like I told you, 364 by 400 for a medical student is something that does not happen every now and then. It does not happen. So because of we have what we call physics bank, we have what we call shortcuts and all those stuff. We have compilation of the physics formulas. All these things are what contribute to our student success in the exam. So you see, all these things will be made available for you once you are in the Jamb class. So make sure you're in the Jamb class. And secret things you need to know: how to answer questions faster, how to do this stuff. Maybe you have an issue with something. Everything is revealed in the Jamb class. You may not see them everywhere. You may not see them on this YouTube channel, but in the Jamb class, you're going to get access to these things because they are private and secret. They are things that enable our students score very, very, very high. So make sure you are in the Jamb class. The next feature here now is access to free mentorship and consultation by our team of tutors, mentors, and ex-students that smash their exam also 330 plus, 340 plus, 350 plus, because this feature helps you to stay on check. Or we have what we call daily reports, accountability sessions, where you're going to tell us what you use your day to do. So as a parent and a guardian, you don't have to be afraid that maybe my child is not going to be doing well, because your child have to report every day. So it means your child have to do something that day. And if the person lies, we will know. Yes, there's no way we'll find out, because I'll not say it because it's a public space. It's a very, very special feature in USC. So there's a way we'll find out, and the person is going to be punished. You get, so the class is so strict. Now I'll get to the feature version. It's the last feature here that I always emphasize on. This class is so strict that you can't do any and misbehave. So you get, so we follow up every student. There's accountability sessions and everything. There's also a mentorship sessions. That's the next feature there. Bi-weekly webinars to help you stay on guard. Because some people now, maybe they may not speak up, but we always call them, test them, check up on them if they are improving and all those stuff. So we only check up on them, but some people may not open up. So these webinars help those kind of persons, because some people are secretive, so they may not want to tell you everything. So those kind of persons now, through these webinars, we help them improve. So our webinars, we tell them how to deal with procrastination, how to do this stuff, how to blast the exam, how to read better. So these webinars are tailor-made for them. We always do it bi-weekly, sometimes weekly. It depends on how thorough the class was that week. So we usually hold webinars every now and then, because these are things that actually help you stay on track. Because without these webinars, maybe they may be distracted, maybe may have lost focus. It is not easy to just prepare for long. Prepare from December all the way to April, or a whole 5 months. Prepare for your Jamb exam is not easy at all. So you need these things to stay on guard. You cannot be off guard at all, because the Jamb exam should not catch you off guard. So you must always be in check. Now, next feature of our class is what we call periodic reward for top USC students to encourage academic excellence. Now, this feature helps us to reward those that are doing very well, and for those that are not even doing as they expect to improve. Yes, for instance, the top 3 in our mocks always get rewards to encourage them to do better, and to also motivate those that are not doing very well, are not in the top 5 to become in the top 5. So everybody fights for it. For instance, you score 320 on the mock and someone scores 338 on the mock, or 335 or 340. You see that okay, somebody is still ahead of you. You'll be encouraged. Oh, I want to get first position so I can get the cash prize in the next mock. So you see, this is one feature of the class that like so well. It encourages competition, and like healthy competition, because you always want to become better. Because I want to do better in the next month. I want to do better. So I have to read. We just concluded one of the Jamb for the Lord's conference, and one of the students was saying something. Emanuela, she got 348 over 400 in 2025. So, and she studied medicine and studied in Uniben. She said something in the conference that there was a day that she had to read for almost throughout the day. She can't even count it, because she wanted to top the mock then, and she also wanted to be the first position in USC 2025 Jamb class. Let me say this: the highest scorer of USC 2025 Jamb class went home with 150,000 naira. So almost all of them fought for that prize. Yes, they fought for that prize with their life. So that's why they had to read hard. The highest scorer, Kamsi Unselibi, went home with 150,000 naira. Then the second position went home with 100,000 naira. Then the third position, they were joint top scorers, went home with 50,000 naira, and all of that. So all of them went home with different cash prizes. And in 2026, it's going to be bigger. So make sure you are there. I will not announce the cash prize now, but you know that it's going to be much more better than that. You don't know if it's you haven't got the price, or you find out very soon. So just make sure you're in the Jamb class by all means, because this helps you to stay on guard. Imagine you are fighting for 1 million naira. Won't you be on guard? You'll be on guard. You are fighting for the cash prize to be the best in a garden of a whole lot of scholars. You have to keep improving. You cannot be sleeping anyhow. So you get that way, you must be in the Jamb class. Whether you are a secondary student, whether you are working, whether you are at home, you must be in the Jamb class, because we have a whole lot of feature that puts everybody in our plan. That's why we actually hold class in the evening, so that everybody can attend these classes. So what we get now, the last feature I always emphasize is inculcating strict discipline. In UST, our students are extremely disciplined, because the way our tutorial is not just like one random tutorial just going to like the tutorial you may not want to attend classes. In UST, you have a percentage of class you must attend before you can say you're a US student. You have a percentage, you are strictly monitored, you are strictly followed, strict measures, like you must do your tax every day. Like I said earlier, we have tax every day we give to every student based on your schedule and everything. You must complete your task. Maybe they give you a task to complete in you have to read for 8 hours, you have to complete it. So this tax helps you to stay in check. We inculcate discipline. I like seeing this every now and then, so our parents will not be afraid that okay, my child will just, because you know it's an online tutorial. That's why we actually did this. Because you know it's an online tutorial, people are just doing anything they like. So with this measure, we can look at this person is improving. That's why we actually have mocks and everything to see that is this person improving. They have to test it. And okay, this person is improving. If the person is not following up with our sessions, they have to call the parents and guide them and say, oh, this person is not. We always tell them, you have to tell us your parents, fill your parents or guardian contact. We have to check up on them. Is this person improving? If the person is not improving, we have to call them and say, okay, this person during our class is not improving. What is the issue? We have to know if there's something wrong. We have to come in very quickly before the Jamb exam gets close. So this feature is to enable us to do everything as much as possible before Jamb exam. So the Jamb class starts December 1st and runs till your Jamb exam day. So whenever the Jamb exam is this year, the Jamb class continues till then. Now, like I said, whenever you see this video, you can join the class. So, but we have different payment plans. Let me quickly just run through the different payment plans and pricing features now. We have different payment plan and registration structure depending on the financial capability at the moment. So for instance, we have what we call the regular plan, which is 1 month registration. So for 1 month, you're going to be paying just 7,000 naira for the class. I'm going to get access to everything for that month. So it does not separate you from those that are on higher plans. So we just call it regular because we're going to be paying for just 1 month. It's just a name, we just give it for, because we actually record these stuff and everything. We have a proper documentation as secretaries everybody's hand on deck to make sure the class works smoothly. So this stuff is just to make sure the class runs smoothly. So we have call it regular plan. So 1 month registration is regular plan, 7,000 naira for the Jamb class for 1 month, and you get access to everything. It does not separate you from any other thing. It does not you're not going to separate it and say, okay, those on go plan B or this one. No. Everybody is on the same class. Just like you're going to be renewing your fee every month. That's what the regular just means. You get. So we have what we call bronze plan, which is 2 month registration plan. For 2 months, you're going to get access to the tutorial for 2 months without paying any money for 2 months. So after you have paid your 13,000 naira, you get access to it. Then after your money, when the 2 months is over, you can now renew your payment and continue the class. That's what the bronze plan means, 2 month registration plan. Then we have what we call the silver plan for 3 months. So we have it, it's called, it's 90,000 naira, the silver plan for 3 months. You're not going to pay any money after you have paid your 90,000 naira. And the important, the interesting thing about this feature is that, for instance, the bronze plan, you have 1,000 naira off. Imagine you're paying 7,000 naira twice, that's 14,000 naira. So you have 1,000 naira off, that's 13,000 naira for the bronze plan. Then for the silver plan, you have 2,000 naira off. So instead of paying 21,000 naira, that's 7 times 3 21. You're going to pay 19,000 naira for the bronze plan. So it's for the silver plan rather. So you see, it helps to save more money for yourself. Now, the gold plan is for 4 months and it involves 4 month classes. So you're going to be attending the tutorial for 4 months. Nobody's going to remove you. No, you're going to attend the tutorial throughout the 4 months you have paid for. Then after the 4 months, then you can now renew for the last class, which is in April, the final Jamb revision class. Let me quickly say something about this good plan, because there's an extra feature for this good plan. Apart from the normal Jamb features, this is called the 2026 final Jamb mock exam. So this final Jamb mock exam runs in last week of March rather, last week of March. So the final Jamb revision class actually 3,000 naira. Yes, because this mock exam runs in last week of March. Throughout that week, we're doing a marathon mock. Are going to be held on a website, and different questions we divide it into batches, the syllabus into batches, and ask you 100 questions on all of them. So you see, it's very intense and vigorous, and there's cash prize for winners and everything. So it's even bigger than the cash prize of the normal classes. So you see, of the normal monthly mocks. So this was a separate mock, is a separate feature of the Jamb class. So it's figured in the gold plan only and the platinum plan. The regular, the silver, and the bronze, you have to pay the 3,000 naira if you're not going for the gold plan or platinum plan, because that's for the final Jamb mock exam. It runs for 1 week. It's like the monthly mock we used to do that is 1 day. This one, that one is 180 questions in 2 hours, but this one it runs for 1 week, and you have to set questions in place and everything to make sure it runs smoothly, because it must model the Jamb exam. So that's why you are going to be paying for it. It's 3,000 naira. So plus, imagine now for the 4 months registration plan, you're going to pay 28,000 naira normally. That's for the tutorial. Then plus the 3,000 naira, that's 31,000 naira. So you're going to pay just 26,000 naira. That's 5,000 naira off for the gold plan. If you add the mock and the normal tutorial, it's supposed to be 28,000 naira. That's 28 plus 3, that's 31. So you're going to be having 5,000 naira off by paying 26,000 naira for the gold plan. So you see, it helps to save much money for yourself. So as a parent, you can go for this plan, or you can also go for the platinum plan, which is 5 months registration, and that is till the end of the Jamb class. So if the Jamb class, if Jamb exam starts in May, you're not going to pay any money till May. If your Jamb exam starts April 25, I think that when it started last year, so you're not going to pay any money till then. So that class runs for 4 weeks or 3 weeks, or let's say 3 weeks to 4 weeks, depending on when the Jamb exam starts. So it starts April 1st or 2nd, depending on which day is Monday, April 1st or 2nd, and runs till the Jamb exam day. We're going to be doing an intensive 1 month revision class to revise the Jamb syllabus. That's the second phase. I told you guys we have 2 phases: phase 1, phase 2. Phase 1, December to March 31st. Phase 2 is April first to your exam, April 2nd or 1st to your exam, till your Jamb exam day, to help you remember what you have been taught and give you questions. So that is going to be just that class is actually tailor-made to help you, even though you have forgotten a lot. Maybe that mock exam is very important. You know, okay, this is why I need help. So this class, it gives you points, like we're going to summarizing everything we have done in that class, summarizing and giving you crucial points. This class actually helped a lot of our students last year, so that's why you must not miss any of them, because majority of them joined the 2 classes, both the phase 1 and the phase 2, because both of them actually have their own speciality. Because that one we're going to cover the syllabus in depth. Then this one we're going to cover it in that 1 month. doing a whole lot, solving questions, solving past questions, 2025 Jamb past questions, 2024 questions, and all that to help you smash your exam. Because imagine somebody start preparation, then you cannot be left alone. That's the reason for that class. It also still help you prepare. Imagine you are seeing this video by April, it's not your fault. So you can still prepare for your exam before your Jamb exam with that class. So, but join the Jamb class from beginning, because that's how you can actually still flow. But in case you still see the video late, there's no problem. You cannot say you want to relent or just give up on the exam, because you have to write the exam and get your admission next year. So that's the feature of the Jamb class, and this kind of exam class is actually 8,000 naira. Yes. So you see, you're going to be saving a whole lot. Instead of 7,000 naira now, it's 8,000 naira plus the final Jamb mock exam. So this feature is figured out. This feature is in the platinum plan, just like the gold plan. So they are all in this plan. So the gold plan and the platinum plan as the final Jamb mock exam. Why the platinum plan only as the special final Jamb revision class? So if you don't pay for the platinum plan, maybe you're on bronze plan, regular plan, silver plan, or gold plan, you have to pay for the final Jamb revision class, just like those that are on regular plan that pay monthly before. So you have to pay for that final revision class. So that's what it just means. But on the platinum plan, you are not going to pay any money again till your Jamb exam day. So as a parent, you can just go for the platinum plan. So you don't have to start renewing payments and all that. You shout out after this, my lecture fee has expired. So just go for the platinum plan and pay it once and for all. You get. So and this platinum plan registration ends January 10th. So you cannot pay for the platinum plan after January 10th. So that's when the platinum plan ends. So you can no longer pay for the platinum plan by January 10th. So please, if you want to go for the platinum plan, go for the platinum. Any plan of your choice, just choose wisely. Then also, let me quickly say this. You get to see this video maybe January, because this video is made close to December. So you see this video by January or February. You can go for the regular plan or bronze plan, but the platinum plan will not be available by then. Maybe you see the video by March, the gold plan will not be available again. So it depends on when you see the video, but the regular plan is always available. 1 month registration, 7,000 naira. That's the monthly registration fee, or the different plans depending on when you see the video and all that. So that's all for the 2026 Jamb class. I hope you understand the features and everything. If you still have any questions or inquiries, you can send me a message on the number that is currently showing on your screen, and also look us up on our social media handles and pages at Onivia Science Tutorial. For instance, on Instagram at Onivia Science Tutorial underscore, sorry, Onivia underscore science underscore tutorial. So you can search for it. You're going to see our if you are authentic, our results in the past, everything is there. Proficiency results, everything is there. Just go there. Even our YouTube page, there's testimonials there and everything. Just look for them. And also, I have a personal YouTube page. If you still want to verify this person authentic, search for Dr. Jeremiah on YouTube. I have my personal physics video page where I post free physics videos and free Jamb videos to encourage Jambites and all that. So you can search it out there. I'm making videos for a while now. So I'll be putting a link in the description. So just send a message. I'll also be putting a link to personally send a message to either me or the secretary or whatsoever to ask if you have more further inquiries or questions. Although this video has covered everything you need to know. This is everything you know about the Jamb class and our features. So I think that will be all for today's video. I hope you have learned a whole lot, and I hope you are ready to smash a 2026 Jamb exam and break the records we have actually set in 2025. We want to do much more in 2026 and produce massive Jamb scores. So make sure you're in 2026 Jamb class, and I can't wait to celebrate you in 2026. And you're going to make your parents proud, you're going to make your family proud, you're going to make your siblings proud, you're going to make your friends proud, make your anyone around you proud, make UST proud, make your school proud, and make God proud in the end. So see you in the 2026 Jamb class. I remain Dr. Jeremiah.